What if I told you there was an empire so feared that the sound of its soldiers marching could make entire cities surrender without a single battle? An empire that ruled with iron, not just in weapons, but in will, strategy, and terror. This is not myth. This is history. This is the Assyrian Empire of Iron. Before we go deeper into this terrifying rise to power, follow this page now so you don't miss stories that reshape how you see ancient history. Long before Rome, before Greece dominated the world, before modern empires even dreamed of conquest, the Assyrians had already mastered the art of war. They rose from Mesopotamia and modern-day Iraq along the banks of the Tigris River. At first, they were just another city-state, small, surrounded by rivals, always under threat. But then something changed. While other civilizations still relied on bronze weapons, the Assyrians embraced iron. Iron swords cut deeper, iron spears struck harder, iron armor turned soldiers into walking fortresses. This single advantage transformed their armies into unstoppable machines. But weapons alone did not build an empire. The Assyrians understood psychological warfare long before the term existed. They didn't just want to defeat enemies, they wanted to terrify them. Their kings ordered brutal punishments for rebels and made sure the stories spread far and wide. Cities heard the rumors before the soldiers arrived. Walls destroyed, kings humiliated, entire populations relocated. And when the Assyrian army finally appeared on the horizon, rows of armored warriors, iron weapons flashing in the sun, many cities chose surrender over destruction. Their armies were disciplined, organized, and relentless. Siege warfare became an Assyrian specialty. They built battering rams, dug tunnels under city walls, and perfected strategies that turned once impenetrable fortresses into rubble. Yet here's the twist. This empire of fear was also an empire of order and intelligence. They built vast road networks to move troops faster than any enemy. They used a sophisticated system of governors to control conquered lands. They collected intelligence, recorded victories, and preserved knowledge. One of their greatest kings, Ashurbanipal, didn't just conquer, he collected books. His library contained thousands of clay tablets, preserving myths, science, and history that might have been lost forever. But power built on fear as a weakness. As the empire expanded, enemies united, hatred grew, rebellion simmered beneath the surface. The same cruelty that built the empire also planted the seeds of its downfall. Then, suddenly, the Iron Empire cracked. By the late 7th century BCE, the Assyrian Empire collapsed with shocking speed. Their great cities, Nineveh, Ashur, were burned and reduced to ruins. An empire that once ruled the ancient world vanished almost overnight, yet their legacy remains. Modern warfare, psychological dominance, military organization. The Assyrians didn't just conquer lands, they changed the rules of empire forever. Do you think the Assyrian Empire collapsed because of its enemies or because it ruled through fear instead of loyalty? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.